सो हेलो एवरीवन, कैसे हैं आप सभी लोग। स्वागत है आप सभी लोगों का नमा पॉडकास्ट के एपिसोड नंबर 7 में। मैं हूं अंश विनलेस एके का सरंश और मेरे साथ जुड़े हैं आज टीम 4 मेडिकल के प्लेयर्स। सो इससे पहले हम लोग आगे बढ़े, मैं चाहता हूं आप सभी लोग इस वीडियो को लाइक कर दीजिए, नए हो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिएगा। मजा बहुत आने वाला है, आप सभी लोगों को बहुत कुछ आज जानने के लिए मिलेगा बिकॉज इनके पास एक्सपीरियंस है, हमारे पास सवाल है और टीम 4 मेडिकल के पास जवाब रहने वाले हैं। सो इससे पहले कि हम लोग स्टार्ट करें, मैंने आप सभी लोगों को बता ही दिया आप लोगों को क्या क्या करना है। बिना किसी देरी के चलते हैं क्वेश्चंस की तरफ, बिकॉज अगर ज्यादा डिले हो जाएगा तो आप लोगों को भी मजा नहीं आएगा और मुझे भी मजा नहीं आएगा। तो चलिए चलते हैं क्वेश्चंस की तरफ। तो फॉर मेडिकल द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन आपके लिए वो ये रहने वाला है कि हाउ डिड यू फर्स्ट गेट इनटू ई-स्पोर्ट्स एंड व्हाट इंस्पायर्ड योर जर्नी।
I was just playing classics with randoms and with friends. But one day I saw that there was a thing called esports when I was playing, and I was like, "Wow, it's many players are playing. Let's try it out once." And I just went in like just like that.
ओके पोको।
Even for me also same. I started playing the game with friends and other randoms, and somehow ended into esports just like that.
ओके रीपर।
When I started the game, I think it was around the first PMIT time. So through that only I got to know how esports works, and eventually I ended up in esports as well.
Okay, so next question coming up is how do you balance your personal life and professional gaming?
You just focus on one thing, man. If you're going to focus on personal life, you just focus on personal life. If you're going to go in esports, just focus esports. Don't not in between.
Okay, so next question is how tough is to adopt new meta as a player and a IGL?
I think the tough thing is not for players, but it's the IGL because we have to be disciplined. You should not play like old meta. You have, I mean, the zone damages are not that big, but in new meta you have a lot of bleed in outer zone, so you should go inside the zone. If you are playing lethargically, you might end up dead in the outer zone itself.
Okay, and as a player, Poco and Reaper, what are your opinions?
In the old meta, we used to play. We will take rotations lately only because we take lot of loads and extra bandages or extra first aids. We'll use those according to the meta. But in new meta, loots are not prioritized accordingly. The only thing is taking the zone will be the main matter, and the other players also playing accordingly.
Okay, Reaper.
Bro, for any player who wants to adapt to the new zone, I'll give just one advice to them: follow your IGL. That's it. Help your IGL take the zone and follow them. That's it. Other things, whatever you are going to do, will not affect the meta itself.
Okay. So next question I want to ask: do you believe Indian teams can consistently dominate international events very soon?
They can compete, but I don't think they can dominate because they have been playing the international league. They have been playing for many years, right? When you enter recently, then we won't dominate. It'll be hard, but soon a year or later, then they will dominate.
Reaper.
I don't think we are capable of dominating in international lobbies, bro. Not yet, because only this year we got the new meta.
Okay.
And we have not competed in any international lobbies so far, so it'll take a lot of time. I think international lobbies are far more better than Indian lobbies. Here, everybody wants to survive, but there everybody wants to fight. So adapting that, it'll take time.
Okay. So the next question is very interesting, and I personally wanted to know what does a typical day in your esports routine look like?
Nah, I just sleep at like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. in the early morning and wake up at 12 or 11 like that. Just eat, grind, that's it.
Okay, definitely. So it's like sleep and grind like that.
Yeah.
Usually.
Okay, so next question I want to ask is esports a sustainable full-time career path in 2025?
Chances are less, bro. Not like that. But, at starting, esports was different, but now it's totally changed.
Okay.
So it's not good to have it as a full time.
Okay.
Until you achieve something or you're at a good place where you can take care of yourself or your family or background anything.
So now there are some questions from the BMPS side. So सबसे पहले, the first thing I want to know, how did the team celebrated the qualification movement?
To be fair, to be honest, we didn't think we'll get qualified until the last, until the last match. We had to work hard for that. But after that, I think we are pretty chill because we already went to previous lands, so we know how it'll feel like. Yeah, it was fine. We didn't celebrate too much. Okay, it's fine.
Okay. So it was not that hyped or not that low.
Yeah.
because we qualified in semi too, and even then we didn't dominate in that. We just qualified in the bottom line, so we are not satisfied with our gameplay. Then we should prove it in finals. Then only we'll get that satisfaction.
So the next question I want to ask, what was the lowest point of the BMPS journey and how did you bounce back?
Lowest point. I think the lowest point is around 2, I guess, because
Okay.
around 2 we were in the edge of getting disqualified because we choked up 2 or 3 matches, I think so. We surely thought we would get disqualified and we lost all our hope. But I don't know what either it's second chance from God, I think so. But we got qualified in that 36 like something like that because it was 20
Cut off was
top 40 out of 64. So yeah, then we were dedicated ourselves. We should play good, not like this. If we play like this in the early rounds, we will get eliminated soon. Like same. So we worked hard, and now we are here.
So I want to ask, are you nervous or excited to play in front of a live audience because it's the BMPS grand finale? So there are many people, there are crowd. So are you nervous?
I probably think we won't get nervous because we have land experience. Except Baba, we have land experience, but Baba has more experience, normal experience.
Okay.
So I don't think we would just get nervous. We will be excited to play, but
Okay, definitely.
because it is our first land from Four Miracle this squad as a lineup.
Definitely. So Dragon, I want to ask, as a IGL, how will you handle the decision making under pressure?
I mean, when you're under pressure, just think one thing. Don't overthink and just think it and take action. If you don't take action, you will end up doing nothing.
Okay.
If you are thinking something, just do it. Whether it's a mistake or not, you will just learn from it. But if you didn't do anything and just overthink, you won't do anything.
So this question is definitely something different. How did your families react to this achievement?
Not that big because we went to land events like BJ's 2024 and BMPS. So after getting eliminated from BJS 2025, our parents were a little disappointed. But they said, if my mom said, if you should you should get qualified in BMBS 2025, I just don't play. So I just saw that I qualified and she is happy right now.
Okay, what about Reaper and Poco?
same for me, bro.
My mom told me that give it one last go. Whatever happens, we'll take a decision after that. But for now, give your best in this BMPS, and thankfully we qualified. So I don't have to worry for the next upcoming tournaments.
Okay. So what's your biggest goal after BMPS 2025?
Championship, that's it, bro. Whether we
We are
will
aiming for EWC. That's our aim.
Okay.
I don't know whether we have a slot for EWC or not, but we will play for the championship. Even if we don't get the championship in this event, we will play for the championship in upcoming events also.
Winning is the biggest goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all play to win. So even we just want to prove one thing, like we should be consistent at every tournaments.
So next question I'm gonna ask, how much time do you spend analyzing past matches?
We spend around 2 hours, 2.5 hours, roughly 3 hours, bro, including our preparations as well. It depends on the sizes of the matches. If for 12 matches or 16 matches means it'll go for 3 hours. If we played like around 6 to 8 matches, maybe 2 hours.
So next question I'm gonna ask is, you were #6 in BJS 2024. You had missed trophy from small margin. Can your fans expect better results?
Yeah, they can expect because it's a new team right now. I have full confidence in this team. I can do better. Yeah, they can expect.
So Dragon, this question is specially for you. You have changed your role from assaulter to Isel. How difficult was the phase?
I mean, first I thought let's just take any other age or just let myself find a new team. But as time goes, like 1 or 2 days, I thought I should step up as an IGL because I can't just leave my brother and my teammates just like that. So I stepped up. It was a hard decision, but I should take it because if I didn't take that, this team wouldn't be here right now. So I just stepped up as an IGL, and now I worked really hard for that, and now we are here.
So next question I'm gonna ask is, what are some common mistakes mid-tier teams make that you have learned from?
Most of the mid-tier teams won't read finish feeds because of zone pressure, and they would be thinking of what we can do for next zone or where to take fight. Those pressures will make them to forget about reading finish feeds. So that mistake we won't make. We are so good at reading finish feeds.
Okay, now I'm gonna ask, how has the BGMI esports scene evolved since its unban?
Actually, I don't think it has evolved because it's more of a business mindset now rather than esports. I think there's time for a lot of improvement, and let's see. Hopefully, the next 6 months, I think maybe it may change due to international slots and everything.
Okay, and how does the BGMI esports ecosystem in India compare to other regions globally?
Not that good, bro. When compared to other regions, they are on a far another level compared to us because uh, looking at everything like from the setups and from the facilities they have compared to us, we are lacking a lot. So I think it's time for improvement.
Yeah, they don't even get the viewership which we get because we get more. What roughly we'll get 1 lakh watching, right? They don't even get that, but still they do more than us. Tournaments conducting and organization management, they have better manage like that. But here we get viewership. Most of the organizations will needs viewership, but we here we have everything, but there is no improvement.
So next question I'm gonna ask, as a esports player, how much time should a player give to the game?
It's according to the player, bro. Minimum 3 hours, maximum 6 hours.
So the next question I'm gonna ask is, what's the one thing you have sacrificed for esports that no one sees?
Spending time with my family and friends, bro.
What about Dragon and Poco?
I just didn't take care of my health.
Me too, same.
Okay, so it's the sacrifice that no one sees. Okay, so what advice do you give to underdog teams trying to qualify for the big stages?
I mean, the first thing is they should stick together for at least an year, maximum a year or two. But if it doesn't work after a year or two. Just change team because you're going to play this tournament for grind for tournaments for more than 2 years. It's difficult. Just try new team or just quit. That's it. If it's going to work in 1 or 2 years, you have big potential as a team. It's always about the team, not just a single player. If the team is going to do good, they will have potential to do more than that.
So being a part of a esports competitive team, what's the biggest challenge you have faced?
Time management, bro. We have to manage everything according to the game you're playing. Every moment in your life or any other event, we have to manage accordingly. That's the biggest challenge for every esports player.
So what is the biggest power of your team?
Biggest power, I think, our synergy. Synergy is the biggest power.
And the most funny and most rage player of the team?
Beard Baba.
Okay, the Beard Baba is most funny or most raged?
Yeah.
Most raged.
Both.
Both are
Both
champion.
actually.
Okay, or most funny?
Most funny Dragon.
Okay. When there is the time to clutch, can player trust each other?
Definitely.
सो जनता, अब बारी आ चुकी है यहाँ पर रैपिड फायर की। मैं यहाँ पर पूछने वाला हूँ कुछ ऐसे सवाल जिनके जवाब ये लोग बहुत ही जल्दी देने वाले हैं बिकॉज इट्स अ रैपिड फायर। सो बिना किसी देरी के चलते हैं। सो द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन ऑफ द रैपिड फायर इज चिकन डिनर और हाई फिनिश्ड गेम?
Chicken dinner.
Chicken dinner.
डेफिनेटली इरांगल और मिरामार?
Yarangal.
Miramar.
Miramar.
ओके। M416 और DBS?
M4.
DBS.
M4.
First thing you will do if you win BMPS 2025?
First thing, I just put live and just show the trophy. Just put
Same,
live and
I
show the
think
trophy.
we'll sit in the room together and show off the trophy.
Yes.
Okay. Aggressive or passive?
Aggressive.
Aggressive.
It depends on the situation, bro.
Okay. Who is the loudest in the squad during fights?
I think me.
Yeah, Poco.
Yeah,
Okay.
Poco, definitely.
Okay. So the last question for the rapid fire is one emoji for every teammate.
For Dragon, I'll go with the dragon emoji since only that's available for him. For Baba, I'll go with the arm one, and for Poco, I'll go with the skull.
Okay, and for yourself?
For myself, I'll go with the heart.
Okay. Okay, so guys, this is it. The podcast is over. The questions are over. आई होप सो आप सभी लोगों को यहाँ पर बहुत मजा आया होगा. मेरे को बहुत मजा आया यहाँ पर सवाल पूछ के, एंड आई होप सो टीम फॉर मेरिकल को भी यहाँ पर जो है मजा आया होगा. डिड यू गाइस एंजॉय?
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
ओके, सो विद दिस वी वुड लाइक टू साइन ऑफ. आज के लिए बस इतना ही गाइस. मिलते हैं आपसे अगली बार. तब तक के लिए गुड बाय, सी या, टाटा, बाय बाय.
Bye.
Thank you.